Bonjour, mes amis. By the way, that's French for hello, friends. How are you guys? See, I prepared myself for this new video. So welcome back to a brand new episode of the Sarthak Show, a show that we do regularly on my channel. I'm your host Sarthak Mehta, and today we'll be talking about how PSG will potentially line up for the 2021 and 22 season. They look stacked, I'm not gonna lie. So without waiting, let's hop onto the pitch and decide the lineup.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Before we start this lineup prediction, I would love it very much if you drop a thumbs up on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps the channel grow and keep me motivated to post the content daily. Thank you. Enjoy the video. So, PSG is stacked as we know, as we are talking about, from top to bottom, attack and defense, and of course in the midfield. They have a lot of talented players, and I would like to start by the bottom first, and that is the goalkeeper position, and that will be to the none other than their new signing and the free one, of course, Gianluigi Donnarumma. What a signing he has been for the club, because that guy is just 22 years of age and arrived on a free transfer, and you know, he has his whole career ahead of him, and he can lay down his own legacy at PSG and win them several trophies, and most importantly maybe the UCL that PSG wants. So a big up for Donnarumma in the goal. So our next stop is defense. I could have gone with the 3, but I've chose to go with the 4 instead, and I would like to include the 2 centre-back partnership that is now filled with experience and of course the leadership qualities with the likes of Marquinhos and their new signing Sergio Ramos. Of course, another free signing, Sergio Ramos, arrived from Real Madrid, is a massive one for PSG, as of course they want to win big games, they want to reclaim their league title, and of course go forward in the UCL and eventually win it. Ramos has seen it and done it all, and ideally he is one of the best person to lead them PSG towards that title. And of course, talking about Marquinhos, there is absolutely no doubt that Marquinhos has been a very loyal servant to PSG and has given his heart and soul to the club since the day he arrived, and has been pushing on for the glory in PSG colors since forever in multiple positions, even in CDM sometimes. So now let's talk about the left back spot. Like the center backs, there is another versatile player on the left back side, that is Juan Bernat. Bernat, you might have forgot about him because last season he actually missed a lot of games, actually almost all the season, because of his ACL tear, and that was very unfortunate because on the back of the season that he was coming from, where PSG reached the UCL final, he was balling out on the pitch. The guy literally ventured forward and linked with Neymar on a lot of occasions and proved to be very helpful in PSG's success during that season, and I am hoping that he can replicate the same thing when he is back fit and up and running. So about my left back spot, it is Juan Bernat, the Spaniard. And now moving on to the very anticipated right back spot, it is none other than their brand new signing Achraf Hakimi that arrived from Inter Milan for almost 70 million euros, and I want to tell you that this guy is an absolute baller because he's so versatile. He can play as a right back, he can play as a right wing back, and even up front when you want him to play as a right wing. But I don't think PSG will need him at right wing because they amass a lot of attacking power up front. But still, if you want to play a change of system, this guy is a perfect fit for that system as well. So Hakimi is a very exciting player, a very young one indeed as well, just 22 years of age again, and has a lot of pedigree in UCL and has seen a lot of experience because he has been at highest levels of Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, and of course recently winning the title with Inter Milan. So this is a guy who is on a mission right now, and that mission is just going up and up, and PSG will hope that this guy can keep them going up. So let's go a step up and step into the midfield. We have a midfield that is consisting of 2 central defensive midfielders. One of them would be Marco Verratti and the other one would be Leonardo Paredes. One of them is Italian and one of them is Argentine respectively. Marco Verratti, as we know, as we have seen also recently in Italian colors in the Euro 2020, was playing very well and was just match fit, and he did pretty well, and I think he has been a staple player for PSG to pick in the midfield, whether they play with a 3 or whether they play as a 2. So he is the go-to choice no matter what happens. And the other guy that we're talking about is Leonardo Paredes. Of course, Paredes recently arrived. It's just been a season that he has been at PSG, but since in no time he has made himself so worthy of the PSG colors by putting up on performances like a solid defensive midfielder and getting the ball in the midfield for PSG, getting back it from the counter attacks, going from back to front in no matter time, because he has absolute qualities of a proper CDM, and this is a no-brainer for me because this is one of the best CDM that they have in their squad. So Paredes has to start. And that's not it for the midfield. We have a central attacking midfielder and one of their marquee players, that would be Neymar Jr. Of course, Neymar Jr., the number 10 for PSG and Brazil, is an untouchable star in this team, and he cannot be dropped because he's one of the players who makes things happen when you put him on the pitch. Ideally, you would want him to score goals and give assists, but a lot of times Neymar ends up doing a lot of things beyond that and assisting the game in the other way where it is more important for PSG to succeed rather than just doing goals and assists, because this guy plays with some serious flair. And of course, as you have seen, Neymar since the past years is just growing up and up in confidence, and PSG of course would like him to show those same colors when the next season comes with his new teammates and of course the new transfers that have arrived. Finally, it's time for a front three, and it is a fighting front three of three players. We'll talk about them of course one by one. First of them is on the right side, that is Di Maria. Di Maria, actually, you see when on the paper the guy is getting old, but I rarely see in his performances because he keeps on coming with clutch goals and assists in the game when PSG needs him the most. And these are not even simple goals. He scored some outrageous goals. For example, finesse outside the box, curling beauties on the edge of the penalty area, and assisting Neymar and Mbappe with some serious flair, doing some rainbow flicks and even doing some rabonas to perform those assists. I don't know where this trait for flair came from in Di Maria, but in recent years it is outrageous that how he's been performing, because he is just proving that age is just a number, that I can still go long and strong in this PSG lineup if you put me on the pitch and I'll make the things happen. So that's of course the coach wants him to do. And then we have the striker spot. It is debatable, but yeah, I have picked up Marouane Icardi. Icardi is one of the best choice in the PSG colors right now because Moise Kean is very young, and of course he's one of the lone players that has come from Everton. So yeah, I've just gone with Marouane Icardi. Icardi is one of the most experienced campaigner here, and he can score goals. Of course, been up and down right for him at PSG, but I'm sure that he can turn up and score goals when he's given a healthy run of games to perform. And I think Mauricio Pochettino will definitely back the Argentine player, and he'll come trumps once again. And now, finally, we have the last spot, that is the left wing spot on our team, and it belongs to none other than the world prodigy Kylian Mbappe. After a series of debate that he's leaving, I don't know if he's leaving or not actually, because he's rejecting his new contract, so he might just leave. People don't know, on a free transfer maybe, or maybe Real Madrid come calling, but I don't see it happening in this transfer window. So on the left wing side, we have Kylian Mbappe, the prodigy. This guy is so quick, this guy is so fast, you guys have seen it all, and you know how he can terrify defenders when he runs at them, and his ability to finish is next to none. And his also ability to create chances in the recent seasons have increased because he has matured so much as a player alongside Neymar and the other companies of the people, that he is now giving it 100% whenever he steps on the pitch. And this guy wants nothing but success, and success comes with the hard work, which this guy is of course willing to do with his team. And of course he also is hungry for the UCL trophy because they came so close last to last season, and I'm sure that he would be hoping to replicate that run soon and again eventually win it. So that, folks, was my lineup for PSG's 2021 and 2022 season. They look stacked, and this is a very good lineup. This is very debatable, and of course you can have your own opinions on the position. For example, on the left back spot, it is debatable that PSG might bring in some competition, for example in the likes of Theo Hernandez, but it could totally be something different, or Juan Bernat, or maybe Kurzawa stars, but we never know. So this was my final lineup prediction for PSG's 2021 and 22 season. So as the lineup is done, now let's talk about some expectations. Expectations are a huge one at PSG because the ultimate one is to get the UCL glory. UCL glory is the one thing that they have been looking for since the last decade, because since when they have started spending money, it has been so tempting for them to get hands on that trophy, and it's unbelievable that how short and sometimes how close they come and just fall apart in the final stages of the tournament. So with these additions, I'm sure that they'll be looking to add that trophy to the cabinet. And of course another one is that they have to claim their league title back. They lost it to Lille, and of course deservingly. Lille were the champions, they outplayed them, and the story went on till the last match day. But yeah, deserving winners, they conceded the title to them, and of course now they'll be looking to claim it back because PSG wants the silverware in France in whatever shape or form possible and whatever shape or form that is available. And the whole biggest expectation is just keep on delivering, because with that type of squad and the services that they are being offered, you want nothing but success, and UCL must be there at the end. So yeah, so that's it for this video, folks. I hope you liked this video, and of course do tell me in the comments that what do you think that PSG will do and achieve this season, and what do you think, will they win UCL or not? And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.